Guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I do a less than 10-minute hairstyle on my daughter's hair, getting her ready for daycare. The first thing that I do is I spray water on her hair, and this helps with detangling, and this bottle helps distribute the water evenly all over her hair and not just kind of clunks of water dripping down her face. The next thing I use is a baby comb that I purchased when she was just a baby, and this comb I still use because it helps with detangling, or if I just want the edges to be sleek, I can use the thin side in order to sleek the edges down. So I still use this comb to detangle. The next step, I'm going to go ahead and part it. I do use a rat tail comb to part. If I use any other comb, her part would be kind of wavy, a little bit squiggly, and not straight at all. So this rat tail comb helps me get it as straight as possible, and I just love using it if I want to make sure that her part doesn't look all crazy. So after I got her part straight, I kind of just pull back the rest of the hair and I put an elastic band on it. Just one time I wrap it because I know I'm going to be working on it again. That way it doesn't interfere with what I'm trying to do on the other side. Now this baby gel, Johnson's baby gel, I still use. It's almost gone because I've been using this same bottle since she was a baby. So that shows you what I use it a lot, but not really. And it's really the only product that I use. It helps with sleeking her hair down, and it also moisturizes her hair and her scalp, and it also helps me detangle. So this one little bottle of Johnson baby gel, I use it for everything. I just haven't started really using anything else kind of to start, packing on the products to her hair. So this is what I do next. I just start braiding it after I've kind of detangled, make sure that I've rub the gel in as much as possible, and I just go ahead and begin. And she gets fussy sometimes, so as long as I have some things in front of her to pick up and play with, sometimes she tries to eat it, but usually she knows that that stuff doesn't go in her mouth. So I just go ahead and continue. I try to go as fast as I can because with her, babies, they really move pretty fast and they get irritated quickly. So the next thing, I go ahead and do the same thing with the other side. I have to part it first. Try to get it, to match the other side as best as possible. Sometimes it is a little, crooked for me, but I do use the comb, the rat tail comb, to try to get it as straight as possible. So I just use it a few times going over the part, and this helps me get kind of a clean, straight line. Okay, so once I've gone ahead and got that parted, I just put the back in that elastic band again, and I then use the baby gel to start moisturizing that other side. Oh, look, she got something in her mouth. See, she knows she's not supposed to eat it, so she kind of teases me like, I'm gonna do it, and then I have to make sure I block her. Alright, so next I just go ahead and moisturize, smooth it in, and then I sometimes use the rat tail comb just to comb out, make sure there's no kinks in there left, and that really helps, just kind of, since it's so thin, it helps to make sure I didn't miss any spots when I detangled. So I just go ahead and braid the other side. I try to get it as close as possible to match the other side of her hair, but with her being a baby, her hairline and her hair sheds sometimes, so it is a little bit different on one side. There's more, a little bit thinning on the other side, so it does come out looking a little bit different, but I do try to get it, to look as close as possible to the other side. Now that I've done that, I work on her little ponytail. In this part, I just spray a little bit more water because maybe it dried up during the process. Oops, she got some in her mouth there, so she knows it's nasty. So now I go ahead and I add a little bit of baby gel on there, and I'm just rubbing it in, and then I'll go ahead and brush it instead of combing it. So since I detangle it, I'll just go ahead and brush up her hair together. And I do use a regular brush for this part just because it's thick back there on her head. And the baby brush, I do still use the baby brush, but I won't use it on the ponytail. I'll use the regular brush for that. Okay, so now I have it all pulled back, and I'll just put a rubber band. I don't use the elastic bands. Those break a little bit easily, so I just use a rubber band and then kind of spread out her little bun there just to make sure it still looks a little bit curly and full. And now I go ahead and just try to do her baby hair. She's just going to daycare, so I don't slam. I just kind of make sure they're noticeable and flat down and not just kind of sticking there like she just woke up, from a nap. So after that's done, I put a little bow on for her, matches her shirt. And that's pretty much all that I do within if I only have 10 minutes, I just go ahead and do something quick. I don't like to just brush it all back because I want to, make sure that her hairline isn't pushed back or that she doesn't have any breakage around that area where it's a little bit thinned out. And she likes it. Thank you guys for watching.